the CFL, where we are facing the Panthers, who are struggling. 2-6, I believe. And boom! Riley Patterson gets us underway, and they will take a fair catch in the end zone, and we shall now see second-year quarterback Bryce Young take the field against a Vikings defense that, whoops, that's not where I wanted to go. That has kind of regressed. Oh boy. And he's got his tight end open for a nice gain to the 43-yard line. I just couldn't get my defense ready in time. And we surrender that. So we're going to try coming out in something a little bit more basic. Other throw to the tight end. This, who is that? Is that Dan Arnold? Hayden Hurst. White guy with long hair. Anyway, 2nd and 1 now. Probably they're just going to run it and get the first. Yep, Miles Sanders picks it up. Forgot they had Sanders. I was thinking they didn't really have anybody at running back. Game plan was going to try to stop the pass. So far, we haven't been able to do either. So, see how that goes. And they'll check it down. That's another first down. Nice little cutback. Gets around Asamoah. Tommy Tremble. Another tight end play. Let's try to be a little bit more aggressive here, because I don't really know what else to do, and that doesn't work either. Asamoah gets beat by Miles Sanders. And man, I don't know if there's anything worse than this defense on opening drives. I mean, how many times a game do you fall behind like the... Oh, nice. Finally an incompletion. The defense, well, doesn't really do anything, just kind of a drop, but we'll take it nonetheless. I mean, we've fallen well behind the Seahawks, the Colts, the Texans. All those games we wound up winning, but only after, and the Lions too got up to a 17-3 lead against us. So we'll see if we can hold up. Probably on this kind of situation. 3rd and 11, Bryce Young in the shotgun. He is going to check it down and gets sat down. Who is that? Oh, is that? Oh, Isaiah Nayer. This was the man that I really wanted to draft in the 2nd round with the first of my 2nd round picks. Still in the late 2nd. I believe it was Cleveland's 2nd round pick. And the Panthers were picking 3 or 4 spots above us, and I was thinking I should maybe trade up to get Nayer, the receiver that I wanted. And I looked at Carolina's depth chart, and I said, no way Carolina takes a receiver. So I did not make the trade up, and then I was thinking I'd trade up with Carolina, because Nayer was near the top of the board. And I wanted to make sure the Packers didn't get him. As it happened, the team I was thinking about trading up with, Carolina, they decided to take Nayer. So that I thought would be fine. I thought, hey, there's plenty of receivers out there, but of course, as it happened, when it came to be our turn, we drafted like a 61 overall receiver who's made 1 catch this season. So Nayer is like a 74, would have been our best, better than any of our draft picks. At least by overall. There's Reynolds. There is Josh Reynolds for the first down. Very good to not start the game off with a 3 and out. Josh Reynolds had a real nice day against Seattle. Um, After a rough start to the season, he's made some big plays and is kind of having a resurgence here. So we'll just give to McBride, who will get 3. Okay. But yeah, it's just disappointing about Nair. I really don't think Carolina has a need for him. They've got like 6 receivers who are above 70 overall on that roster. There is Nick Muse, first down, in front of Jeremy Chin. The play action kind of gets that defense. And yeah, otherwise though, we found some decent value in the draft. Didn't look like it at first, but some guys that have really made plays for us, like Rocco Spindler, I think our 3rd round pick. He came in for Ed Ingram against the Lions and was instrumental in stopping, Aaron Donald and that whole defensive front. Helped us get the win. Nice little falling forward there by Madison. Ethan Calvert really earned that 2nd linebacker spot. So we see him, even on nickel, he stays on the field. He beat out Ivan Pace, and he's made some big plays for us. 3rd and 1 here, and we'll just take Addison, first down. It's good to not be losing so bad right away. How many games start off with allow a touchdown, go 3 and out, and then allow another score? Or turn it over. Oh, I thought I was about to turn it over right as I was saying that. But the linebacker just doesn't really make a play on the ball, and we're able to get away with it. Maybe I should take a shot here on 2nd and 2. We should be able to convert on the ground if nothing else. So wouldn't mind an incompletion here. But, oh, there's JJ. Touchdown! Easy money. And we have a lead early in the game, which is a rarity around these parts. I guess we led the Cardinals pretty quick. But Calvert, Spindler, and we got a 72 overall receiver in the 4th who's been pretty okay. Undrafted receiver Ben Tolliver has actually been pretty nice, especially as a returner. I don't think he's made a catch, but he has returned. So Murphy gonna get off coverage, and then Ward gonna come down, and should not have changed the coverage. Maybe Murphy could have made a play on it, but with no deep help on that side of the field, can never be too cautious. Should have enough bodies if they try to run right. Potentially worry about a counter here. Instead, they'll pass, and William Jackson completely whiffs, and so does Jay Ward, and that was all on EA. I swear. It's the stupid switching. I don't understand why switch assist in this game just does not work. It does literally nothing. I always have it on, and it still doesn't work. I mean, we were in complete position to make that play, and I thought I was going to be switching to the guy that was, right about to run into him, and instead it switched me to the corner on the outside, who really was only there. Really, William Jackson, kind of the only thing he was going to do was prevent that cutback. And I don't know why the game switched me to him, because Quez Watkins was about to run into a linebacker on the inside. And then, so I figured, I'd switch to the linebacker and then, hit him. And instead, that doesn't work because it switches me to William Jackson. So when I try to move left, he just takes himself out of the play. And what happened, EA? Where is switch assist? It'd be really nice if you know, after you switch players, like it would maybe show who you're gonna switch to for like a second, so then you could know, you know, which way you need to go. I don't know. Seems like a super easy fix, but oh, Dwayne McBride! Dwayne McBride is loose. Dwayne McBride knocked out of bounds at the 12. I don't know what happened there. I think the Panthers might have had some switching issues of their own where they just kind of took themselves out of the play. So, what did I have on here? No, I think we'll run it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Madison, nope, nope. Okay. He's still averaging 4 a carry. That's not bad. If that safety comes down, I'm tempted to try to throw to Hawkinson over the middle, but he'll probably be waiting for that. Just got to look at JJ on this one, I think. What? Oh, that's PI. That is so much PI. There we go. He totally blocked off JJ on that one. Anyway, toss to Madison. Easy money. And we are back on top. Just kind of a weird play on that throw to Jefferson, though. Was way underthrown. And, like, I think it was the contact that kind of prevented JJ from getting to his spot. So then that was why, like, the game thought that we needed to compensate by having it be thrown super short. And then JJ kind of broke loose. And, oh my, speaking of breaking loose, there is Laviska Shenault to midfield. Lewis Cine knocks him out of bounds. This defense has not been the same since Brian Flores left, let me tell you that. We still haven't had like an egregious performance. I mean, everybody else in this division seems like they give up, you know, 40 or 50 a bunch of times, and we haven't done that, but sure had a lot of games where our opponents have scored, you know, 30, 31, 35, 34. I think the Packers had 26. Bears had 27, the most they've scored against me. And now here's Carolina potentially going to have 17 points, and we're not even to halftime. But that helps. That helps. I think I'll take Jay Ward here. Oh, Brian Asamoah, what a deflection. Bring in, yeah, send a little pressure here. On 3rd and 10, see if Bryce Young can see this weak side blitz coming at him, and Harrison Phillips drops into coverage. He dissects it. Beautiful read by Bryce Young. Gets it to Hayden Hurst. 1st and goal, Carolina. He's at, oh my God, now I'm calling the wrong play. I don't know. On 1st and goal, I think we'll just let him score here. I mean, we have no run defense, and I'm just going to say, you know what? I could try to call a timeout and, you know, get a stop, but not really worth spending the timeout, in my opinion, when it's 1st and goal at the 5 anyway. I probably got too cute with that 3rd down blitz. Probably having too much fun. So they'll kick it deep to Ben Tolliver, who's going to bring it out. And they've got pretty good coverage. Get him down at the 22. Well, as long as this offense can keep putting up points, we should be okay. But Like to see the defense get a stand at some point. As here's Jefferson deep, he's got it. What? Oh boy, I feel like I gotta challenge that one. Speaking of wasting timeouts, too much of a big play to potentially throw away. Oh, he was not in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good call. I don't know what Jefferson was doing there. Like, I think a quality receiver like him is able to drag his feet. But there's Josh Reynolds. Another first down from him. He's been he's been a machine on the short routes. He's made some big plays. And Panthers kind of oh, what? Where are you throwing that, Cousins? Where are you throwing that? I don't know if we can keep him around. It's been, I don't know how many bad throws we've had this year. I know some of them are always on, EA, just not really understanding where the ball needs to go, but it's definitely been worse than last year. Eagles and Texans are tied. Look at you go. So we'll run the ball here and let's get nice yardage. Still 4 a carry for Madison. I really don't trust RPOs in this game, so we'll do this. Actually, let's go play action. 2nd and 2, good opportunity to take a shot. We saw JJ fail at a sideline catch before. Maybe he succeeds in one now. Probably could have just ran out of bounds rather than sliding, but always good to have some fun times with Kirk. Running the ball. And now inside of 5 minutes, we have the potential to drain some clock and get our defense off the field. As, holy cow, Dwayne McBride, way to stay on your feet, man. Kind of got stuck behind Ezra Cleveland, but still gets a yard. Just really want to keep the sticks moving here and bleed this clock so our defense that's been bad doesn't have to see the field. As that doesn't really help. 35-yard line. We got field goal range, but face a difficult 3rd and 7. I don't think we need to be calling screen passes on 3rd and 7 when we have Justin Jefferson. And of course, who could forget Josh Reynolds? Also Jordan Addison, but I don't know. There is Josh Reynolds to the 15, 16-yard line, they'll call it. He is a big play machine when you need him. Sets up a 1st and 10, and after this run, we should get down to the 2-minute warning. Okay, I was hoping that cutback would open up a little bit more space. So, still I don't know, kind of a sketchy first half, but if we can bleed some clock here and then get the ball to open up the second half, and hopefully just beat Carolina in a track meet. Wouldn't mind another screen here, yeah. High percentage plays, probably stays in bounds. Dwayne McBride will score. What a move. Was it too quick? Probably, but it looked really cool, so I can't complain. What a move. And 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Nobody is stopping either of these offenses, except one time Carolina only got a field goal. But we haven't done that since the opening drive. Their last 2 have been touchdowns. Obviously, all 3 have gone into the red zone, so Got a lot of work to do if you want to, okay, I don't, oh my gatos. Talked about, don't want to leave time where the defense is on the field, and this is why. I mean, I guess it barely matters because we're just getting torched. Probably could score in about, I mean, they haven't even bothered to use their timeouts. And now they're apparently going to huddle? I guess they feel pretty confident. I guess they're going to settle for, okay. Classic CPU clock management. Really, I'm looking forward to them completely blundering this and getting no points, even though they'll have a timeout and they'll just let the clock run down. Oh, is he going to turn into a pumpkin? No, he gets it away to Miles Sanders. The protection holds up forever. Decent coverage for once, but no pass rush. And, I mean, they can run it, too, the way they've had just, I mean, the way they've been picking up yardage in chunks here. I think Dwayne McBride absolutely scored too fast. 258 yards for Bryce Young. Second and 5, shotgun for Young. Jay Ward coming down into the box. He'll check it down. Ethan Calvert can't make the tackle. And they got a timeout here, or they're just going to settle for 3, I guess. Hang on. Yeah, we'll do, like, blitz stuff. I don't know about this clock management here. Oh, okay. Who am I to criticize? Isaiah Nair. Should have slid down. And we could have avoided this. Ideally, like right after getting the first down. Slide at the 1. Even if you settle for a field goal, it's better than scoring a touchdown and then giving up a touchdown. So we'll head into the second half trailing here. Yeah, just not the start you want. Hawkinson incomplete. Second and 10. Just do a little, yeah. Okay. Get out of here. So we're losing again. The defense has problems. This is on pace to be the most points the Vikings have given up in a long time. I don't think the Vikings have given up 48 points. Oh no, since the 2020 Saints game that I'm not going to talk about anymore. I don't think we've given up 48 since then. There's Josh Reynolds, who they don't want to tackle, so he'll get a first down against Henderson. It would be nice if the offense could just string together a long drive here to possess the ball for a while and keep the defense off the field. Just make it look better, but I guess if you're going to score a big touchdown, I can't complain about that either. Yeah, I feel like if you don't get at least a field goal here, though, you're kind of screwed. The way this game has gone. Nice tackle on TJ Hawkinson. Good man coverage. Chasing him all the way across the field. Only 14 yards for the big tight end who's on pace for 1,000-yard season. Our second highest receiver behind Jefferson. And he can't hit JJ. Oh my, that was a kind of a crucial miss there. Sets up a 3rd and 8. A big 3rd and 8 at that. Shotgun for Cousins. He'll go back to pass. And looks. Dwayne McBride cannot hang on. Dwayne McBride cannot hang on. And the Panthers get their first stop of the game at midfield. And the defense, I mean, they got rest at halftime, but otherwise not a ton of it. The one benefit of this is they're going to get really good field position here for this defense. Will it matter? First and 10 for Young. 2 tight ends on the field. Pace shoots into the backfield, but I missed the tackle. Would have been a safety if I... Oh, first down instead. First down instead. And they'll go bunch right. Ward's going to come into the box late. And William Jackson breaks it up. Nice. No, that's not William Jackson, is it? Byron Murphy? Okay. I don't know. Maybe that is William Jackson. I think it's got to be. I thought William Jackson wore 4 and not 5. Oh, and I missed the interception and the tackle. And speaking of missing things, Bryce Young misses a throw, so that's pretty much about the only thing this defense can hope for is just see if Bryce Young will, in his generosity, miss some throws for us. But Caleb Evans makes the tackle, and we've got a 3rd and 2. Been a long time, I feel like, since we've seen 3rd down even. Much less stopped them on 3rd down. But, it's good to... Something feels good about, being a play away. And we make that play. Asamoah is there. He puts Miles Sanders on his back in the backfield. A loss of 3 yards. And a huge stand by this Vikings defense to maintain a 1-score game and get this offense back on the field. We've been pretty good on offense, aside from that first drive of the second half. All touchdowns. 21 points in 4 drives, basically. You do the math, we should average enough points to take the lead here. We'll just check it down to McBride, who will naturally evade everybody because who wants to tackle such a brilliant man? Sets up a 2nd and short. Play action. And for Reynolds, got it! And then some. Josh Reynolds to the 40-yard line. 41, they'll say. What a signing. Should probably try to incorporate JJ a little more. I haven't seen too much of him. Had the incompletion deep along the sideline, and then had the miss over the middle. I think he's got 2 or 3 catches. He had the touchdown, obviously. That was nice. I feel like Addison should be open here. 1st and 10, shotgun for Kirk. Back to pass, and they've got that pretty well locked up. Dwayne McBride steps in front of that one. That was supposed to go to McBride and not Reynolds. Kind of a weird play design that they both end up on the same spot in the field, but turns out okay. I don't know what the guy assigned to Josh Reynolds was doing. Or no, I think it was zone. I think that was why I couldn't get what I wanted with. There's JJ. He's brought down though right away. Josie Jewell. I feel like this calls for a little bit of toss play. How about that? 3 for 38, JJ. What's happening? Where's my star receiver? 2nd and 1. Gonna try a little toss play. Madison will have the edge for the first down, but not the touchdown. Down at the 4. Can Carolina hold on to this lead for a little bit longer? Can they even? I don't know. I feel like the way this offense has been going, we better get a touchdown here. I think it's just a matter of time, whether it's 1st, 2nd, or 3rd down. We'll check it to Madison, who gets to the 2. 3, they'll say. Okay. Well, at that rate, they'll get a stop if they hold us to a yard on every play. Second and goal now. I think it's more like the 2.5. I think this play gets us at least halfway there. There's Madison to the 2. Okay. Let's try to switch it up a little bit. Really? Okay, we'll stick with this. I'm just not quite sure. TJ Hawkinson with the touchdown, and we are back on top. And the kick should be good. 28-24. The defense finally got a stop. The offense is back in business. We'll see if that can continue. And man, they don't really have anybody out on this side of the field to block. We'll get them inside the 20. Hopefully now the defense should have a little bit more moxie. Got off the field once. There's a stop. Patrick Jones holds him to a 1-yard gain. Miles Sanders about 4 a carry. We'll take it. Certainly compared to this passing game. Run defense has actually not been bad. Biggest thing is we just got to defend their passing attack. Thanks for running out the clock, Panthers. Anything to help bleed this one out and prevent us from giving up 40. 2nd and 9, bunch right. Jay Ward going to come down into the box, and he'll throw to Hurst for a yard. Sets up 3rd and long. We're going to try double mug, I think, but this time we'll back out of it. I think I'm actually... Oh boy. Did we jump? No. Then we'll just go. I mean... I don't know how you protect against that. Yep, you just got to throw it short, but he somehow makes everybody miss. I can't tackle. I can't tackle. Oh, what happened? What happened? Carolina going to get 1st and 10 after the penalty, too. And there's a nice stop by Patrick Jones. Another good play in the run game. Defense this year, one thing we have been better at defensively is the takeaways. We didn't have a ton of those last year, and now we're getting them, but just in every other regard, seems like had a lot of struggles. This would be a big stop if we could hold him after that. Oh, and he's got Laviska Shenault. I don't know what William Jackson was doing out there. Okay. That was kind of my zone. My bad, guys. See if Hugh Wheeler can do anything. Our rookie defensive end. Instead, it's Dean Lowry with the tackle, but still a 4-yard gain. Okay, I mean, a field goal here is fine. It's not the end of the world. We'd still have the lead, and we'd have the ball if we allow only field goals. So be happy with that, but I don't know if we're going to be able to hold them to a field goal the way this is looking. Man, Bryce Young looks good. I mean, he's playing mistake-free football. He can handle the blitz. I mean, the third downs. He's not taking too many sacks. I mean, he's not panicking. There's a throwaway. Still not a bad play when nobody's open, you know. 2nd and goal. 6 yards separating them from the lead as they'll throw, and he gets a block. Is that Nair again? It is. Great job by the offensive lineman getting upfield to prevent me from making that tackle. That was kind of what made that one happen. Would have had him short. Man, that 3rd and long, though. That 3rd and long. That was brutal. So we're going to have Tolliver take it out because I don't know what else to do. Offense still humming along. 1 punt, 1 field goal, 4 touchdowns. Very productive on their end. 8 minutes to go, so gonna be tough to... I mean, the defense is gonna have to make a stop probably. Especially if we're picking up yardage in chunks like that. But, well, I mean, potentially you could go touchdown here, give up a touchdown, and then still have a time for another drive. So I guess we don't necessarily need a stop. Why does it not do accelerated clock sometimes? What is happening, EA? What am I supposed to talk about for 17 seconds? I wait for this to run down. I like JJ. If it's man, I'm throwing for him. Otherwise, looking at Reynolds and Addison. Okay, 1st and 10. Here we go. Nope. Good pressure. Just got to keep putting up points. The way this one is going. Stay in bounds? At least it wasn't incomplete. I don't know why he tapped his back foot out of bounds like that. Guess kind of the ball knocked him back. Okay. 3rd and 3. We're going to try a bunch right. Kirk back to pass. No, we'll just throw to Addison short. Was tempted to try that post to JJ, but good coverage there, so we'll take it underneath. Field goal ties it, but that's not really what you're looking for. I guess the good thing about our defense being so bad is that we can probably allow a quick touchdown. If we score with like 3 or 4 minutes left, we should have plenty of time to get the ball back, only down 3. Give up so many big plays. Here's Addison. Addison to the 15-yard line. Okay. Kirk coming up on 300 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns, no picks. Like I said, score with 3 or 4 minutes left, and the defense will probably give up a touchdown in about 1 or 2 minutes, so we should have a chance to... Alexander Madison runs through a tackle but can't accelerate in time before Brown catches him from behind. Great play by Derek Brown. Oh boy, they're coming. They are coming. 2nd and 6. 2 tight ends on the field. Extra man in to block. He's got Jefferson, slant route, touchdown. And your Minnesota Vikings are going to lead by 4 with 3.5 minutes to go. And now comes the tricky part. Defense is the hardest part. No field goals for this offense today. We've had stretches like that last year where I think we scored like 12 straight touchdowns without any field goals. It was kind of weird. 5 touchdowns today. Nice, Ivan Pace. I really wish I could give Ivan Pace a starting job. Like, I don't... Whoops, that's... Oh boy. Oh boy. We gotta call timeout. That's a crucial timeout to burn, but that was absolutely not gonna work defensively in the 46 against 3 receiver. Can't afford to be giving that up. We'll see if that timeout comes back to haunt me. But, I mean, you have to. And there's William Jackson giving up a slant route. We talked about that the end in the first half about how I had the wrong defensive call on and was going to get gashed by the run. And said, you know what, I don't want to waste a timeout. I'll just let him score the touchdown. Well, 2 minutes. Especially now that we wasted that timeout. I'm not feeling so good about the idea of letting them have a touchdown here. Broncos 4-4 after... Oh my, there's pressure. I'm not sure not sure how that's not a intentional grounding. Sets up a big 3rd and 7. Come on, defense. Get us a stop. And Asamoah breaks it up. Hayden Hurst cannot haul it in. And from the 36, they are going for it. They are going for it. I actually like that call. Yep, we're going to stick with one of the suggestions there. All right, big play here. 4th and 7 for this defense. Can we get off the field? No! Hayden Hurst, who else, to the 35-yard line. And they're going to go no huddle, and we're not really ready defensively. But, okay. 2nd and 2. Young now with 426 yards on the day. Gonna see if we can just get him to make some kind of a mistake with a blitz. And he beats it. He beats it with Sanders on the Texas route. Can this undefeated season come to an end like this? Oh my. There is Nair again. 3 touchdowns for this young man. But there's 102 left. There is 102 left in this back and forth game. We'll bring it out with Tolliver. He'll get not much to the 22. Now under a minute. 2 timeouts for Kirko. They're going to basically dare us to run the ball, and we'll say, you know what, that's fine. That is fine when you got a man like Dwayne McBride and he can't get out of bounds, but there is a big flag. If this is holding, block in the back, probably pretty far upfield, so we only lose 3 yards. But it does stop the clock. It does stop the clock. 1st and 13, not often you see that. Here's Kirk back to pass for JJ. Hangs on. A much needed start to this drive. Now can we continue it into field goal range or possibly the end zone from the 38. Kirk back to pass. JJ at the sideline, out of bounds, 1st down again. 3:45 for Kirko now. Him and Bryce Young both have some spectacular numbers today. Now at the 46. 1st and 10. Still 1 timeout left. Launches. Jefferson got it at the 20, 15, and he's still going. Jefferson scores. And we're back on top, but did we leave too much time? Oh my heavens, with 38 seconds left. Is it too much time? They need a touchdown. Field goal will not do it. Oh boy. Justin Jefferson, just a quiet start to this game, but he gets going when we needed him most. His 3rd touchdown of the day. I'll take him over Nair any day, but it's defense. I mean, just how comfortable do you feel about these guys on the field now, especially when Carolina has 3 timeouts? And Booth gets destroyed, and Nair is still on his feet to midfield. What happened, Andrew Booth? Oh my. Oh my gatos. 31 seconds left. 2 timeouts for Bryce Young. And wide open man. 1st down inside the 40. Nair. That draft pick screwed us over in so many ways. Murphy's going to come over. We are going to have, oh my, Jay Ward. 5:09 now for Bryce Young. I mean, what a legendary game from that young man. Well, if he gets it done here. Cam Jordan on the field. And Asamoah breaks it up. Miles Sanders cannot hang on. Whew. 19 seconds to go. Second and 10. Young for the end zone. He's got it. Bryce Young has got it. Oh my heavens. Quez Watkins gets behind Lewis Seen inside of William Jackson. And Bryce Young with the absolutely perfect football in the back of the end zone. 14 seconds left, only 1 timeout. Justin Jefferson scores with too much time on the clock. What a brutal way to lose this game. Tolliver will return it. I'll get to the 29, 10 seconds left. We've got a timeout. I think you're probably thinking about probably thinking a play to get to the 40. We need about 15 yards here, I think, and then to try a Hail Mary. Shotgun for Kirk. He'll go back to pass. Hawkinson not there. Wow. That was actually kind of open if you put it there. And now what do you do? I just feel like we don't have any chance of getting a Hail Mary from here. So I think what I'm going to do is I think we're going to make it look like it's a Hail Mary. And then try this out to JJ. 4 seconds left. Can he... We got to go quick here. Here we go. And yes, out of bounds with 1 second left. And that was about what I was saying, is the 40-yard line. Needed the 40 to have any chance at that. 1 second to go. The wasted timeout did not matter. Can we get it done? Kirk can't even get it there. Addison! Oh! There's a flag! There is a flag! Thanks! Addison on the ricochet! Addison on the ricochet! Addison... He's short, but it takes a face mask to stop him. And hang on. We have the timeout, mind you. So I can just call it and kick a field goal if need be. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? It's not letting me call timeout. It is not letting me call timeout. It is not letting me call timeout for some reason. I have to snap this ball. This is your game, folks. Either what a way to lose or what a way to win. First and goal. I don't like this play. I don't like this. I like the play, but I don't like the defense I'm seeing. But we've got to run it. Wait. No, we don't have to run it. We'll just take the delay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Wayman. Delay a game. We'll kick the field goal, and we'll go to overtime. Okay. Untimed down for Riley Patterson. They don't ice him, and it is good. Oh my heavens. 4 seconds left at the 28-yard line. Justin Jefferson somehow gets that catch with 1 second left. And yet again, we have won an overtime coin toss. And Bryce Young might never see the field after playing in overtime, after playing probably the greatest game of his life. I mean, if somehow the Panthers win this, I mean, either way, this is absolutely legendary. I don't know who more so. I mean, the crazy face mask to keep the game alive. Ricochet, Hail Mary catch, face mask. I mean, that's wild. But, I mean, the drive that Bryce Young put together, both teams over 500 yards. 45-45 into overtime. And this one will probably be decided by the coin toss because it seems like nobody can get a stop. Oh boy. They're kind of aggressive here. We're going to try a little play action rollout. And we've got Hawkinson. If he can hang on, yes! Big Hawk. Oh, Nick thinks it's Vikings refs. Okay. First and 10 for Kirk. Go. Oh boy. And Addison makes the catch. Jordan Addison with pressure in Kirk's face. I was about to throw that away when I saw there was nobody behind Jordan Addison. If I could have put that a little bit more in bounds and he could have, stopped, we could have had a touchdown potentially. Still a first down to the 35. Obviously, that wasn't a must-have play. I think it was still first or second down. To the 33-yard line. Nobody in this division is allowed to lose to the CPU. It just EA will find a way to make sure that you win. Handoff to Madison, spin move. Alexander Madison into the open field. Madison is out at the 2. What a run. What a run. Where's my play art? Okay. And CJ Ham ends the greatest game. 51-45. Bryce Young with the game of his career. 14 seconds. I think was what... No. 19... I don't even remember how much time we had. Not much. It's really all that matters. JJ 8 for 143. He came alive at the end of that game. I mean, you look at what Jordan Addison with some big ones. This play to Quez Watkins was also just an insane job by Bryce Young, reading what I did with Lewis Seen and finding this post route. Double post concept. I'm too occupied with Nair. Jackson thinks he has help inside, and I just can't get back there in time. Perfect placement. But, I mean, this one to JJ, where he just kind of goes through that whole defense. Nair had all those touchdowns against us after we refused to trade up for him. Josh Reynolds had some good stuff. I mean, the stat line for both these guys, how about that? 156.4 passer rating for both these quarterbacks. Young 5 TDs, no ints. Kirk 6 TDs, no ints. Young a little bit more yards. Both of them just spectacular outings. 12 yards per attempt, 12.2 yards per attempt. The completion percentage good for both. I mean, that might be the game of both of their careers. I don't know. I mean, holy cow. What a stat line. Madison, good day. McBride kind of struggled, actually. Sanders just couldn't run it. That was probably one of the bigger differences in this game, was that we could run the ball. Hurst could not be stopped. Oh, McBride could catch. That's true. Nair, 784 and 3. Addison finally got a good game out of him. JJ came alive late. 3 touchdowns from him. Quez Watkins, a good day. Ham with the game winner. No sacks on either side, I don't think. I mean, really not a lot of defensive stat lines being recorded here. No interceptions. I don't even remember. Oh, Asamoah actually had 3 pass breakups. 2 for Jewell. William Jackson had 1. Bell, Horn, Calvert. But really nobody with good stat lines here defensively. I guess Asamoah. 7 tackles TFL and 3 PBUs. We had the 1 field goal on the untimed down. Otherwise, just a bunch of PATs from both these guys. 1 punt each. Ryan Wright had a great one. 52 yards inside the 20. Wow, what a day. No punt returns by the Panthers. I mean, just pretty much perfection on both sides of the both offenses. No turnovers. I mean, look at that. Panthers stopped us on third down once. And the red zone efficiency. We got outpossessed. Anyway, what a wild day. I'm gonna call that here. Have a good one, everybody.